In tomorrow's world, we'll all drive electric cars. And by using solar panels and windmills, we'll generate our own renewable energy. With smart charging, we'll make sure we use 100% of what we generate. This means that all kinds of devices have to start communicating with each other, and there'll be a need to make or receive payments for their services. That may sound complicated, but in practice, people won't even notice the devices are at work. Let's say you work from home today. Your electric car is parked outside and is charged by the overcapacity from the solar panels on the nearby school. In the evening, the energy stored in your car will now power the lights in your house. And together with other nearby cars, you might even be providing the power for a concert in the local park. Throughout the night, windmills located just outside the city will refill the car batteries. So in the morning, you leave for work fully charged on renewable energy. To successfully automate this whole process, both data and value transactions have to be calculated for every exchange between these devices. In the future, these will increase exponentially. To explore this possibility, we've built an IOTA charging station prototype, where you can use IOTA to pay and charge. No need for a card or subscription. When connecting cars, solar panels and windmills to the IOTA network, all these devices will be able to sort out the transactions and their related payments themselves. It's easy, safe and reliable. Exactly what we need to live in tomorrow's smart charging world.
So here I can start off with down the middle, and then from here I can show the anatomy as it was at the time of death. So everything is accurate, there's no rendering done. Since the cadaver was flash frozen, there were scans that were taken of the cadaver itself, and then from there you can see the anatomy as it was at the time of death. You can also isolate or annotate different parts of the system. So in this case, I can start by removing the skin, removing the skeletal system and other structures until I'm left with the gastrointestinal system. From here, I can get a better view by just zooming in, and I can also get a posterior view by just giving it a little spin. And in this case, I can start removing different structures and getting the annotation of any structure I remove. And I have this undo button where I can bring everything back up. This is amazing. And in this case, you can also have concurrent views of, let's say, the muscular system and skeletal system, and also start removing different areas to see regional anatomy and other types of anatomy as well at the same time. If you don't want to look at the anatomy as a whole, you can also see regional anatomy. So in this case, I have the female head and neck. To mimic something that you find in surgery, you can also do natural cuts. So in this case, I have an incision made, and you can also see the relationship between the skin, the fat, and other structures. And as I showed earlier, you can go ahead and also remove structures here and press this undo button. And what's interesting is these are actually the scans that were done from the cadaver. So everything you see here is what we saw at 0.6 to 0.8 millimeter thickness. And so each time I turn around, slide through the sections, I can see where it lies on the And you're not just limited to the head and neck, you also have areas like the brain, large areas like the thorax and the abdomen, all the way down to the leg and foot. And what's most interesting to me is you can load in your own patient's CT or MRI scans, and from there you can get a 3D model of what you're seeing. So here we have a post-operative scan of a patient with a brain aneurysm, and this is the actual CT that was provided. You can go ahead and slide through the CT and see exactly where the clips were placed as well. So if I go down here, it'll show where it is here. And same functionality as before. You can go ahead and make a quick cut into the 3D model and see where the clips were placed as well. So it's kind of more intuitive when you see something in 3D, where the clips were placed rather than just focusing on a CT. And you can also add in some vasculature if needed. And you can also move it back down. There's other ways where you can utilize this where I bring in transparent soft and hard tissue. And so in this case, you still see where the clips were placed.
technology?
Well, in the coming years, computer chips will cost as little as a penny. That's cheaper than garbage, cheaper than scrap paper. So computer chips will be everywhere and nowhere, including our contact lenses. So when we put on our contact lenses and blink, we will go online. And who were the first people to buy internet contact lenses? College students taking final examinations. This means that my students will blink and they will not have to memorize all the things I've been talking about. This is going to revolutionize education because we cannot force students to memorize things that they can simply blink and get. And then if you feel sick, you will blink and see RoboDoc. RoboDoc is artificially intelligent, talks to you in plain English or Russian or whatever, speaks any language, accesses the entire internet for sound medical advice, almost for free. This is going to revolutionize the medical establishment. We'll still have doctors, but doctors will use RoboDoc as an aid. And if you're in a car accident in a foreign country, you don't speak the language, you'll talk to your wristwatch and talk to RoboLawyer. RoboLawyer understands the law in any country, in any language. In fact, I personally believe that artificial intelligence, the robotics industry, will eventually become bigger than the automobile industry of today, because your automobile will become a robot. You will talk to it. You will argue with it. You'll have discussions with your car about the best route to take. And when you want to park the car, you simply tell your car, park yourself. And the car parks itself. This is going to revolutionize urban economics when you don't have to worry about parking anymore. And then the next organ to be digitized is the brain. You may not know this, but 2 years ago, scientists were able to upload the first memories. Memories can now be uploaded and downloaded. This makes possible BrainNet. BrainNet could be the next step in the evolution of the internet. Instead of zeros and ones, instead of text, you'll put emotions, feelings, sensations, memories. Teenagers will go crazy. Teenagers put happy faces at the end of every sentence. Why bother to do that when you can put the emotion of your first dance, your first kiss, your first whatever right
Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd. Sure, give me 1 second. Sure, what time are you looking for around? At 12 p.m. We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15. Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.? Depending on what service she would like. What service is she looking for? Just a woman's haircut for now. Okay, we have a 10 o'clock. 10 a.m. is fine. Okay, what's her first name? The first name is Lisa. Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd. Okay, great. Thanks. Great. Have a great day. Bye. How may I hear you?
Hi, I'd like to reserve a table for Wednesday the 7th.
For 7 people?
It's for 4 people.
4 people? When? Today?
Next Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Oh, actually we reserve for after 5 people. For 4 people you can come.
How long is the wait usually to be seated?
For when, tomorrow or weekday or?
For next Wednesday, the 7th.
Oh, no, it's not too busy. You can call for before, okay?
Oh, I gotcha. Thanks.
Bye-bye.